Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to News Talk with yours truly, Chris Anu, coming to you from the great state of Texas, Houston, Texas, to be precise. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I come to you very, very excited with a very special presentation that has to do with human trafficking. A practice, a ring that has been carried out between Cameroon, Nigeria, Togo, Gabon, Benin Republic for years, and nobody is paying attention to it. Tonight, we're going to do some justice to it by bringing in people who are in the middle of it to throw light to what is going on between Cameroon, Nigeria, Benin Republic, and all these other countries. What the traffickers go through and what the business is said to be about. This is going to be very, very revealing, and I urge you to please stay put and do not touch your remote as I come back in a few minutes to bring you that presentation. Don't touch your remote. I'll be right back.
Have you noticed? The world is changing faster than ever before.
Artificial intelligence is transforming workplaces, creating new opportunities, and reshaping entire industries.
The question is no longer whether AI will impact your career. The question is, will you be ready? At Certified AI Academy, we're helping ordinary people gain extraordinary skills in just 8 weeks.
Unlike many programs that leave you alone with recorded videos, our classes are taught live by experienced instructors.
You will learn practical AI skills you can immediately apply at work, in business, or to launch a new career.
And we don't stop at training. We help with resume development, job search support, and connecting graduates with opportunities.
Many AI jobs today can be performed remotely from anywhere in the world.
Our next session begins July 24th. Seating is limited.
To enroll, text AI to 346-271-0711 or visit certifiedaiacademy.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once more, thank you for tuning in tonight and being part of the broadcast. Tonight, I bring you a very exclusive story. A story I tried handling in the past, but then it just kept on happening, progressing and progressing. And we thought to do a better investigative of it and bring you some more details, and that is what I bring to you tonight. This is the story of Africans, West and Central Africa, who are trafficked in Nigeria. They come from mostly Cameroon. The Cameroonian government has confirmed the overwhelming majority of those trafficked come from Cameroon. They are promised with good living, well-paid jobs in Nigeria, South Africa, the Comoros, and even in the Western Europe. And so they siphon their families. Some sell land, some sell homes, some sell cars to send them for these lucrative jobs. They are told, if you just come over to Nigeria, you will be making $225 a week. Does that really happen? It doesn't happen. And so we have titled this story, Dreams for Sale. Dreams for Sale. It started as job offer, and then it turns into captivity. Captivity in Nigeria. Again, this is a very exclusive story that I want to bring to you today, and I hope that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are watching by way of YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the follow button also, so that every time that we are live, you are one of the first to receive notification. So please go ahead and do that. When I come back, I will delve straight into this special presentation. And then after the presentation, my two guests from Nigeria who have been at the center of this, trying to rescue some of these fellows, will join me to take questions and respond to what they know. Don't touch your remote. This is going to be interesting. I'll be right back.
The workplace is changing faster than ever before.
Whether you work in healthcare, education, law, content creation, insurance, real estate, human resources, accounting, or nursing, AI is becoming part of your everyday job.
The question isn't whether AI is coming. It's whether you'll be ready. At Certified AI Academy, we teach practical AI skills through live, interactive classes led by experienced instructors. Learn the tools employers are already using today. Invest in yourself. Learn AI now, or someone who already has learned will be used to replace you. Certified AI Academy is now enrolling for our July session. Seating is limited and available on a first-come, first-served basis. Call or text 346-271-0711 today and secure your future. Grab your opportunity now. The workplace is changing faster than ever before.
Whether you work in healthcare, education, law, content creation, insurance, real estate, human resources, accounting, or nursing, AI is becoming part of your everyday job.
The question isn't whether AI is coming. It's whether you'll be ready. At Certified AI Academy, we teach practical AI skills through live, interactive classes led by experienced instructors. Learn the tools employers are already using today. Invest in yourself. Learn AI now, or someone who already has learned will be used to replace you. Certified AI Academy is now enrolling for our July session. Seating is limited and available on a first-come, first-served basis. Call or text 346-271-0711 today and secure your future. Grab your opportunity now.
Across Central and West Africa, particularly Cameroon, thousands of ambitious young people have disappeared into one of the region's most sophisticated and ruthless human trafficking networks. Operating primarily from Nigeria, but with tentacles stretching across borders, this network preys on desperate job seekers with promises of lucrative employment abroad. Many victims are Cameroonians from Yaoundé, Bafoussam, Douala, and other cities, though people from Sierra Leone, Togo, Liberia, Benin Republic, and beyond have also been trapped. The modus operandi of this deception is multi-layered and cruel. Recruiters contact targets through social media, WhatsApp, and informal networks. Victims are not only promised high-paying jobs in Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Burkina Faso, and the Comoros. Many are explicitly told they are merely in transit to Europe. They dream of Germany, Canada, Switzerland, or other Western countries. Recruiters assure them that travel documents will be processed upon arrival in Nigeria, sometimes convincing them not to worry about passports, as they will be processed or assisted to be processed once they arrive in Nigeria. Upon reaching Nigeria, the nightmare begins immediately. Passports, IDs, and personal belongings are confiscated. They are herded into overcrowded facilities in states like Ota or Ogun State, Port Harcourt in Rivers State, Edo State, Akwa Ibom, Ibadan, Lagos, Abuja, and Benue State. Humanitarian sources estimate that as many as 15,000 victims may be held across these hubs in Nigeria. The physical transformation is shocking. Photos smuggled out or taken after rescue show once healthy young people reduced to frail, emaciated figures, living corpses sleeping on bare floors. In some images, they lie packed tightly together, like prisoners in a cell, some sleeping on top of others due to lack of space. Malnourished and broken, they survive on meager peasant-like meals. With no money, many resort to stealing stuff like pawpaw from nearby farms, and they're also surviving on raw cassava and cassava leaves. You take a look for yourself. This is what we're talking about. The jobs they were promised don't exist. Somebody said in a quote, "There are no jobs." A humanitarian worker involved in rescues has stated, "They arrive," he said, "full of hope, believing they are heading to Europe or a prosperous life. Instead, they are trapped in camps where their dignity is systematically destroyed. The images emerging from these camps paint a harrowing picture of suffering as you find there. The business model of this trafficking ring is viciously efficient. A clear chain of command exists. Nigerian kingpins sit at the top, while selected victims are elevated to subordinate leaders. These victim leaders are tasked with recruiting more and more victims. The more victims they bring in or recruit, the more they are paid. Those who fail to recruit earn nothing. This creates internal pressure, turning victims into active participants in the exploitation of their own family members, their own friends and communities back from where they come from. Phones are recharged and returned to them. Under threats and manipulation, captives call friends and family, painting glowing pictures of success. They claim the mysterious company pays $225 every Tuesday, that is every week, an enormous sum for many in Africa in that matter. To maintain the illusion, they use confiscated money from fresh victims to buy decent clothing and makeup. They take photos and videos in these outfits, post them on social media, and create the false appearance of comfortable living. This digital marketing deception lures more victims into the net. The consequences are devastating. Families are broken as victims pressure relatives to sell their cars, sell even homes or land to fund the journey with promises of becoming millionaires. Once the new victims arrive, their money is confiscated in the guise of procuring documentation for travel. Those who resist face beatings and further abuse. Female victims are especially vulnerable to torture and sexual exploitation, as you can find on your screen there. This circle destroys families and communities. The crime is no longer just trafficking. It is the deliberate breaking of families and social bonds. One escaped victim testified how even blood relatives have been used as bait with tragic results. Now, you listen to this audio from this escaped victim. But this is where the impunity lies, ladies and gentlemen. The brazenness reaches its peak with operations like the Ota, Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, and Isheri, Baker, Badagry, Lagos State trafficking rings. One of their offices operates openly right behind a police station in Isheri in Lagos. Inside the office, guess what you find there? The trafficking boss conducts business beneath portraits of Nigeria's president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun. Also displayed is a photo of an unidentified white man presented as the CEO of the operation, a fabricated foreign principal designed to lend credibility to the scam. The network operates under the name Qnet, presented as an online business. Victims are told they will engage in internet-based work. But in reality, Qnet serves as a digital front for luring or recruiting people into the trafficking net through social media and messaging platforms. This is not a hidden criminal enterprise. It is one that appears protected, as suggested by the prominent political portraits on the wall. As you can find it there on your screen. That's what we're talking about here. Government lip service and dereliction is the case here. Why trafficking, forced imprisonment, and suffering continue unabated? Official responses from both Nigerian and Cameroonian authorities have been woefully inadequate. In June this year, during a Cameroon radio and television press outing, Atangananfia Kisito, who is said to be the Deputy Director of Coordination at the National Gendarmerie in Yaoundé, addressed the crisis. This is what he said. Listen.
After a great number of complaints and kidnappings of many Cameroonians inside the country and neighboring countries like Nigeria, the security services engage investigations since the beginning of year 2026. These investigations enabled the identification of a network acting under activities usually named Qnet, Unimake, a kind of financial engineering. The target of these networks are students, unemployed young people, and those who want to go abroad. The operations conducted by Cameroonian intelligence services identified hundreds of victims, and I can say that more than 6,000 has been registered in many cities as Bafoussam, Yaoundé, Douala, Kiossi, and so on and so forth. Actually, 6 coordinators and 7 representatives of this network has been arrested and will be presented to the justice. 2 leaders are still hidden in the Republic of Congo and Central African Republic. We just want to sensitize the whole population for the growing importance of this phenomenon. We invite them to inform us as soon as possible of any contacts or any pressure they will face dealing with this phenomenon and criminal activity named network marketing. Thank you very
much. Let me repeat what he just said, just in case you didn't get it. After a great number of complaints of abuse of many Cameroonians inside the country and in neighboring countries like Nigeria, he said, the security services have been conducting investigations since the beginning of 2026. This investigation, he continued, enabled the identification of a network acting under activities usually meant for a kind of financial engineering. The targets, he said, of these networks are students, the unemployed young people, and those who just want to go abroad. The operations conducted by Cameroonian intelligence services, according to the spokesperson, identified hundreds of victims, and I can say, I'm quoting him now, I can say that more than 6,000 have been registered in many cities in Bafoussam, in Yaoundé, Douala, and so forth. Actually, I'm still quoting the spokesperson here for the Cameroon government, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, 6 coordinators, he said, and 7 representatives of this network have been arrested and will be presented for justice. You can see them on your screen there. 2 leaders are still living in the Republic of Congo and the Central African Republic. End of quote. And again, that is coming from the Cameroon spokesperson. This statement highlights Cameroon's dereliction of duty, if anything, rather than outlining concrete diplomatic pressure on Nigeria, or active repatriation programs, or sustained cross-border operations to rescue those still trapped. The response from Cameroon offers only vague acknowledgements and a call for citizens to report and avoid the networks. It provides little comfort to devastated families and no clear roadmap for bringing victims home. It is classic lip service, recognizing the crisis while shifting responsibility back onto the victims and their communities. The Nigerian federal government's silence has been even more shameful. Despite the massive scale of operations on its soil, camps holding thousands trafficking offices, operating openly behind police stations, and widespread allegations of complicity, there has been no meaningful public response from the federal government of Nigeria, no large-scale raids, and no visible commitment to dismantling the trafficking networks. This federal inaction has allowed the machine to continue devouring lives with impunity. Some state governments in Nigeria, particularly in Ogun and Benue, have attempted limited interventions using civil defense units to rescue victims and disrupt operations. However, there is a problem. These efforts have repeatedly faced frustration. Multiple operations have yielded disappointing results, partly because many victims actively resist. You heard me right. Many of the victims resist rescue. Why? The answer, the shame barrier. The shame barrier. One of the most tragic and complicating aspects of this crisis is the psychological trap victims find themselves in. Many refuse rescue, and even when rescued, some still return to the cartels voluntarily, having spent months painting a false picture of success, posting photos in nice clothing, claiming well-paid jobs in Burkina Faso, in South Africa, in Ghana, or in Europe. They are afraid, returning home empty-handed. They dread facing family and friends after boasting about making huge money and living luxurious lives. The shame and the fear of admitting they were deceived, exploited, and left with nothing is often stronger than the fear of remaining in captivity. That is a tragedy. Many prefer the known hell of the camps to the humiliation awaiting them back home. This shame barrier has undermined rescue efforts and allowed the trafficking rings to retain control of their victims even after physical interventions. And I can assure you, the human toll here is huge, and I mean huge. The victim stories are heartbreaking. Many have spent months or years in these conditions. Their bodies have wasted away from malnutrition and abuse. Their spirits have been crushed by false hope, betrayal, and the painful role some have been forced to play as recruiters, including luring their own brothers, their own sisters, and even parents into it. Families back home have sold everything they own, plunging themselves into deeper debt and poverty, only to realize too late that their loved ones are trapped. The psychological trauma for survivors is profound. Even those who escape carry deep scars, haunted by what they saw, what they were forced to do, and the friends they left behind. Human trafficking remains one of the fastest growing criminal enterprises globally. In this West African variant, economic desperation, youth unemployment, and weak governance have created a perfect storm. The $225 weekly pay promise is a powerful lie in regions where such money could transform lives. Yet, it serves only to expand the cage. As long as governments offer statements instead of solutions, the circle will continue. Cameroon's investigations, while a good start, have not translated into meaningful rescues or sustained pressure on Nigeria. Nigeria's federal government appears content to look away, while thousands suffer on its territory, even as some state-level efforts are frustrated by the complex realities on the ground. This is not merely a story of criminality. It is a story of systemic failure, of dreams sold, lives stolen, and governments that have chosen inaction over their citizens' welfare. The photos of victims that you find here, ladies and gentlemen, lying on bare floors like living corpses, like sardines, packed, piled on top of each other, serve as a damning indictment. They show what happens when ambition meets exploitation and when governments treat human lives as disposable. The question remains urgent. How many more young Africans must waste away in hidden camps before real action is taken? How many more families must be destroyed before the portraits on those office walls no longer protect the perpetrators? The trafficking machine is still running, unfortunately. The dreams are still being sold, and the victims continue to wait, frail, forgotten, and fading, for someone to finally bring them home.
The workplace is changing faster than ever before.
Whether you work in healthcare, education, law, content creation, insurance, real estate, human resources, accounting, or nursing, AI is becoming part of your everyday job.
The question isn't whether AI is coming. It's whether you'll be ready. At Certified AI Academy, we teach practical AI skills through live, interactive classes led by experienced instructors. Learn the tools employers are already using today. Invest in yourself. Learn AI now, or someone who already has learned will be used to replace you. Certified AI Academy is now enrolling for our July session. Seating is limited and available on a first-come, first-served basis. Call or text 346-271-0711 today and secure your future. Grab your opportunity now. The workplace is changing faster than ever before.
Whether you work in healthcare, education, law, content creation, insurance, real estate, human resources, accounting, or nursing, AI is becoming part of your everyday job.
The question isn't whether AI is coming. It's whether you'll be ready. At Certified AI Academy, we teach practical AI skills through live, interactive classes led by experienced instructors. Learn the tools employers are already using today. Invest in yourself. Learn AI now, or someone who already has learned will be used to replace you. Certified AI Academy is now enrolling for our July session. Seating is limited and available on a first-come, first-served basis. Call or text 346-271-0711 today and secure your future. Grab your opportunity now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for staying put and watching the short documentary there. Let me take you to some of the images emerging from Nigeria of what these traffic guys from Cameroon, Togo, Gabon, Benin, and so forth, they go through before I bring you my panel. My panel. If Shadrach, focus, centralize yourself in your camera, please, and the same with Amadou, centralize yourself in your camera, please. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of food, this is the kind of food that these people are eating in Nigeria. This is supposed to be what they call bitter leaf or whatever. That is what they eat. That is what they eat. And you can see some of the other images here. Let's listen to what is in this audio here. All right. Again, that is emerging from some of those camps in Nigeria. You take a look at this one. This is the food that I think this should be cassava. And we are told to get this cassava, they have to go into nearby farms to steal the cassava to make food for themselves. We also have this image, and let me introduce my panel here first before I come to the rest of the images. Shadrach, please bend your camera slightly. Shadrach, bend your camera slightly. I hope you can hear me. Shadrach, can you hear me? All right, bend your camera slightly, please. Okay, it's good. Now just sit in the middle. Sit in the middle. All right. Shadrach, it's a pleasure to have you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. And you are joining me from Benue State in Nigeria.
Yeah, I'm joining you from Benue State.
And you are the founder and manager of Niger, is it Niger blog? Or, what is it? Correct me, please.
Ebony Niger Media.
Ebony Niger blog, and I've had the opportunity to visit it, and I will encourage everybody out there, if you are interested in news in Nigeria, developments in Nigeria. That's a good news source. Now, Shadrach, before we delve into the story, I got this video here, and this video, apparently you are the person in the video and you are interrogating some of the victims of trafficking. First of all, in what position were you trying to get information from these victims?
Yeah, I actually did the video the day we got to know about them.
Okay. The day you first learned about them?
Yeah.
And this was where precisely?
This was last month.
Last month. This was in Benue State?
Yeah. Otukpo, Benue State. Otukpo is a local government. And Benue State is a state area.
Okay. Now, let's take a look here at the image that we have here. The image in which you were interrogating some of these victims. Let's take a look.
The leader. Since you are not the leader, so tell me the name of your leader.
I told you the name now.
Oh, who is the name?
She's not around.
Oh, what's the name?
I said Sharon.
Sharon.
Sharon, who is influencing? After her, Sharon is not around. Who is next? Who controls
Sharon, who? Sharon, who is the surname? From where?
All right. We see in this image
the
quite
leader.
a number of...
Since you are not the leader, so...
We see quite a number of the victims in this photo, and you are interrogating some of them. There is another footage here in which you are interrogating them. Let's take a look.
Okay, so you are the one. Okay, come. Okay, good, perfect, you are here now. So, and again, are you in the country legally since you all came from Cameroon? No, we are not immigrations, though. We just want to know, in case, if anything happens now, then we'll know where to relate the issues to. You get, since we are living together, we should have facts about you. So in case anything happens, so we want to know that if you are here in the country legally, you mustn't pass through immigration to be in Nigeria since you are from Cameroon, because Cameroon is a sister country. You get, if you have your passport, you can come to Cameroon and you have up to 6 months. I think 6 months, right? 6 months. You have 6 months to like 180 days to stay without immigration permission or anything. But do you have your passport? You don't have passport. So how do you get to the country?
To pass through the road.
The road. Did you use the immigration border? Did you use the border?
Yeah, border.
So what did they use to permit you in the country?
Sometimes they give, I think it's
stamp. Yes, that you have your yellow card, the laissez-passer. I think it's called laissez-passer in French. Laissez-passer, okay. Yeah. So do you have laissez-passer? The one that stamped for you to permit
the
you
one that
to
they stamped for me, the thing like, holding the thing also.
So, but you are supposed to keep it because you know it's the legal documents that will back you up in case of any emergency or anything happen to you. It's what that we use to track your origin, your state of origin, or the country or country of origin. So what did you have to prove that you are from Cameroon?
You have Cameroon ID card. Yes, you have Cameroon.
Okay, can we see, please?
Yes.
Yes, please. Yeah, get them. A national passport, the one that permitted you to enter another country. You don't have.
Some of them when they come.
Well, listen, don't walk out, my friend. Okay, see, do you have your passport? You don't have a passport. So how did you get here? Takoma, go to get your mama. Walk out of this place. Walk out of this place. Walk out of this place, my friend. Get your mama. Let me get her. Don't go get your mama. So, sorry, how did you get here? Do you understand English? For road. Okay. How did which paper did you use to enter Nigeria? You get any paper where you take enter here? You don't get nothing. You just came in like that. Why did you Why? Why did you come here? Business, what kind of business?
All right, Shadrach, let me get back to you. Please tell us, where are these, let's start with the traffickers. Tell us how they operate and where they are lodged within the Nigerian territory. Shadrach, can you hear me? Shadrach, I guess Shadrach is frozen. Let me get over to Amadou, who is also joining me from Abuja. Amadou, thank you for coming back here, sir. You've been here before to throw light on this story. Tell us, where are these traffickers based or coming from? Where do they live within Nigeria? Where do they operate from within Nigeria, precisely?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, many of these traffickers, they don't live where they are victims. They live in hotels.
Okay.
They live in luxurious hotels, and when they are looking for them, they don't use the same number. They used to change their number because they know they are tracking them to track them down.
Now, in which
so most of them live,
communities?
Most of them live here in Nigeria. Most of them live here in Nigeria, but they don't live with their victims. They just choose some of the victims as a leader.
Okay. 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 You hold on there. I think Shadrach has reconnected. Just focus yourself in the middle of the camera, Shadrach. We lost you before, and you are connected now. Shadrach, you tell us, where are these traffickers? In which states in Nigeria are these traffickers operating? Shadrach, can you hear me?
Currently, with this, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so we discovered them in Otukpo local government. Our Otukpo local government is located in Benue State, Nigeria.
Okay. And which other states in Nigeria are they operating from? We know of Lagos, we know of Ogun State. I think, which other states are they operating from?
All right, this particular set of persons, when they came in here and we arrested them, after I made my post, somebody called from Akwa Ibom State and said the same persons were in Akwa Ibom State. So, apart from the ones you mentioned, they were in Akwa Ibom State.
Okay, these ones that you were interrogating in the clip I just played, they were in Akwa Ibom State?
Yes.
Okay. What is the proximity from Akwa Ibom to Benue, where you are? How close?
It's like from Akwa Ibom to Benue State is like 9 hours.
9 hours.
Yeah, 9 hours.
Okay. Now, is it also? It is my understanding that they operate in the Port Harcourt too.
Yeah, after we got some response from other persons that they operate in Port Harcourt, but I cannot ascertain that because some other persons reached out and said that they have few of them in Port Harcourt and also Lagos State.
And also Lagos State, right? How do the traffickers lure people to come into Nigeria for what they call Qnet business?
All right, from the experience I had, we asked them a few questions, and actually, the victims we arrested, almost all of them lies. And so you can't ascertain the truth from them.
Oh, sorry, almost all of them are what?
All of them tell lies.
Okay.
They tell lies about their identity. They tell lies about what they do. So you can't get the truth from them. But after putting out the video, so many persons reached out, and then one guy from Cameroon explained in detail. And according to him, he said he was a victim, and I somehow God delivered him and he had to return back home. That how they operate is that they will tell you that there is a job for you in South Africa, and then when you agree and move from Cameroon, instead of South Africa, they bring you to Nigeria. And there are some days they will just dress you up, take you to nice places, take snapshots of you, do some videos, and then they send it to your contacts back home in Cameroon, telling them that you are doing well, you have a good job, and if they want, they should send money so that you can link them up, get job for them. And so many persons have been sending money to them. But when this money comes, it is not you directly that gets the money, but your boss. And with the intention that every Wednesday they'll pay you $220, and then these things are just illusions, they are not reality.
Okay. And now, I understand that the way it operates is you have Nigerians who are really at the center of it. They then recruit some of the victims and use them to lure others into the ring. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Do you know how long some of them have been in this business?
For the ones we have here, they came into Nigeria in March, and they have been here. From March till now. And like I said earlier, they don't like telling the truth, and so when you ask them how long they have been into this business, they will not tell you the real thing. But for those that came in here, they have been here since March this year.
They have been there since March.
Yes.
Now,
and they rented an apartment here for 1.4 million.
They rented an apartment for 1.4 million naira.
Naira, yeah.
With their own money, they rented with their own money or with whose money?
Apartment. Then they are living in that apartment. They are 26 in number.
26 26 in number. And where are the owners of the cartels, the people running, absolutely running the business?
From the video I sent to you, I highlighted one of the guys that they pointed out that he's their boss. He's a Fulani guy, but he said he's from Cameroon.
He said he's a Fulani guy, and he said he's from Cameroon.
Yeah, and he's a Muslim, not Christian.
Now, has the Benue State Police trying to intervene?
After we arrested them here at the local government, we handed them over to the police command here in our local government, which they transferred them to the state police command. While my video went viral, they called me from Akwa Ibom State that they have been processing their papers to return them back to Cameroon. So they would like to know.
Who called you from Akwa Ibom? The police or what?
The person that called me said he's the president of Cameroonians in Akwa Ibom State.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then that they have been making plans to. They were making plans to return them back home before they ran away from Akwa Ibom State to Benue State. So I gave him the number. I gave him the number of the police DTO here, and then he called, and they were making plans to transfer them from Benue State to Akwa Ibom so that they can return them back to Cameroon.
Okay. Let me turn over to Amadou, who has been doing a terrific job trying to rescue some of these victims in Nigeria back to Cameroon. Amadou, besides Cameroon, which other nationalities have you come across in this business in Nigeria?
Yeah, besides Cameroonians, you also have people from, you also have Nigeria that are victims, so Nigeria from different states. You also have people from Benin Republic. You also have Togo, you have Ghanaians, you have Congo, you have Central Africa, you have Gabonese. But they have 80% of their victims are Cameroonians. All the region in Cameroon are affected by these people.
Why do you think Cameroonians are so vulnerable to the practice?
I think some of the, this business, it was some Nigeria that started this business here in Nigeria. When they brought some Cameroonians, after they get tired, Cameroonians took over the business. That is what I really think. And it's very difficult to meet their leaders, because when they rent an apartment, they will just choose one of the victims, that you are the leader, you are the one controlling this apartment. And they are also using black magic on them. When you go for their rescue, you ask for their leader, they will not want to show you their leader. They will not even want to tell you their nationality. Most of them like that, they are from Togo, they are from Benin, they are from Calabar, they are from Cross River, they are from Eko. Why they are not from all those states? Okay. That is the difficulties we have been facing while rescuing these people. As I'm talking now, I have about 5. I'm in Abuja. I'm not in Lagos. I'm in Abuja. We have about 5 that they just called me this evening. I have to call the commander of the vigilante in Mowe to go and rescue them.
Now, it is our understanding that one of the problems you face in helping them is the victim themselves don't want to go home. Each time they are rescued, some rush back into the rings. because they are ashamed to
Some
go
of
home.
what I will even say is that recently some were arrested in Aja, about 40 something of them. When they rescued them from Aja, they were taken to tactical unit in Ebeda last month. When they was in Ebeda, you cannot imagine that a senior Nigerian immigration officer came to give 1 million naira bribe for the police that was handling the matter to release those victims.
To do
the
what
policeman
with the
said, no,
videos?
I cannot do such a thing. You have to transfer them to state CID Panti.
I'm sorry,
because
I didn't get the point. You said an officer came and offered 1.5 million naira for what?
Last month.
Okay.
About 40-something Cameroonians were rescued in Aja, in a camp in Aja, in Lagos.
Yeah.
And they brought them to tactical unit in Egbeda. They were there for some few days while they were trying to do their investigation. Police were trying to do their investigation. And the officer in charge had a lot of pressure from an immigration officer offering him the sum of about 1 million naira for him to release those victims, to go back to where they released them.
Interesting.
So the man was the policeman was very annoyed. He said, how can we go and rescue people and you, an immigration officer, coming to bribe for us to release those victims?
Yeah.
So the man have to transfer the case to an upper hand, which is in Panti. Panti is at what did they call this place in Lagos? Panti is a state CID in Lagos, another branch of state CID in Lagos, Panti, criminal department. The case was transferred there. And of this time, I've been too busy. I don't know how the thing is going there. But somebody called me to tell me that they went back to Aja to arrest many people. That they are doing a good job there. And some of these police officers, most of them, and the immigration officer, they know those leaders. But we don't know the leaders. Our own is just to go there and rescue them. Maybe I will see somewhere with one of the leaders, I will not know that this is a leader of this Qnet stuff.
Right.
But those immigration officers, most of them know those leaders because they are giving them money. Even some of the police officers, not all. Even not all of the immigration officers. They also have nice immigration officers. Like the case in Badagry, is the commander of civil defense, Badagry, lead an operation to rescue 31 Cameroonians from an apartment in Badagry. When they rescued them, they called my attention. I have to go there. And most of them were lying that they were not from Cameroon, that they are from Togo. They have to call somebody that is from Togo. The man was speaking Togo dialect. They could not respond to him. When they went now, they were looking at their shoe. They have to discover their Cameroonian national ID card inside their shoe. That you see, they hide their Cameroon national ID card under their shoe. And they were giving fake names.
Okay.
And I was asking them, my brothers, my sister, why are you people behaving like this? If you people are doing genuine business, they would ask you people to say the truth when they come to arrest you. You will say the truth, knowing that what you are doing is genuine. But now you people are lying, meaning you people know what you are doing in that place. So you can see what we are going through. You can see what we are going through by saving them. I'm already even tired of this saving stuff. I'm just doing a humanitarian work here. Government does not give me any 1 naira. No, any Cameroonian authority giving me money to go. I'm the one spending my time, spending my own money, allowing my own business I was supposed to go and do to rescue people. But those people are ungrateful. But some are grateful, not all of them, because some will come from behind and confess that our leader is the one telling us not to say the truth. That if we say the truth, maybe they have taken some oaths. I don't understand.
When they say our leader, who are they referring to?
maybe their leader, their house leader, they are telling
Okay.
them not to say that you are from Cameroon. But all of them are from Cameroon. All of them. Even some that were saying that they are from Sierra Leone, they are not from Sierra Leone. Many of them are from Cameroon.
Now, it is interesting when you listen to the press statement from the director of the National Gendarmerie in Yaoundé. He actually mentions they are from Bafoussam, they are from Yaoundé, they are from Douala. You would think that most of those would be victims of the war in the southern Cameroons, but apparently it is not. What do you think is making young people out of Yaoundé, I mean Yaoundé, the region, Douala, Bafoussam, what is kicking Francophones out of their territory to go to fall to these trafficking tricks in Nigeria?
What I will say here is that, I'm not a politician, but I will just say a little something about that. This Yaoundé you are hearing are some few people. Not all of those Yaoundé people are enjoying in Cameroon. So many are suffering. So when they hear a job opportunity out of Cameroon, for that you will be receiving a salary of 850,000 monthly, you will see many of them want to go and do the job, but they don't know that they are coming to destroy their life. Because many of them have been in this country for 5 years. Some have been here for 6 years. They don't want to go back. If you see their physical appearance, you will know that these people are suffering. Some of them even go around looking where people are making ceremony to go and look for food to eat. In those areas, when you hear Douala, it's not all Douala people that have money. Just those top government officials that are enjoying it. It's the same in Yaoundé. If you go in their region, I'm a Cameroonian. I've been in so many parts in that central region, eastern region, all those. I've been in so many places there. I have so many big friends that are from that area. They are suffering, and many of them they don't even have light in their community. So you can see many of them are trying to see how they can go and look for something and come back and help their family. When you see, all of us know our president from Cameroon is from the East region, but not everybody from that region are enjoying in Cameroon. So you can understand.
Shadrach, if I may ask, have you seen other nationalities among the population that you have come across in Benue State, or they are all Cameroonians, as Amadou says?
In Benue State, they are all from Cameroon. At first, they lied that they are from Akwa Ibom State. But after the verification from the president of Cameroonians in Akwa Ibom State, we discovered that all of them are from Cameroon. Because immediately they landed in Akwa Ibom State, they took statistics of them, and he took pictures of all of them immediately they landed. So when I made the video, I posted it. All the pictures he sent to me were the persons I interviewed, and they are all from Cameroon.
Interesting. Let me show you this video. You tell us what is happening and where this is in Nigeria. Let's know what is happening here. Look at this. Now, what is happening here, Shadrach? This look like an internet cafe, or what is that?
No. This one is, I will be the one to answer. Shadrach does not know anything concerning this one.
Okay.
This one is the Civil Defense Hall. These are the people that Civil Defense rescued them. This operation was commanded by the commander of the Civil Defense, Badagry. These are the Cameroonians that were rescued by the civil defense commander in Badagry. And this is the hall of the civil defense.
Okay. Oh, this hall
So
belongs to civil
these
defense.
two
This
that
is
are
not a...
handcuffed are two, they are gendarmes. These two that they are on handcuff, they are gendarmes, they are two ex-gendarmes from Togo.
Oh, the two in handcuffs, ex-gendarmes from Togo.
Yes, they are gendarme officer from Togo. That they are even wanted in Togo, according to the information we got from the Togolese government. Yes, and the rest are Cameroonian. The rest of this one carrying chairs are Cameroonian, and those two are the leaders of this where they arrested them. They were the one commanding the office.
Now, those I see covering their faces, are they Muslims or they just hiding their faces?
They are just hiding their faces. All of them, all of these ones you are seeing here, they were saying that they are from Togo. All of them is due to investigation. They discovered that all of them are from Cameroon. None of them are from Togo.
Shadrach, in the video that you took, you are asking them in their at their location who is the leader, but apparently none of them wants to own up as being leader. What were they trying to hide?
I think so many of these persons, they don't want to be helped, and from all indication, I think they gave them black magic stuff to swear, because apparently almost all of them don't want to tell anybody the truth about anything. So even the person that showed us here as their leader, after some interrogation at the police station, they said the lady is their leader. Where is the lady? They say she's not here. So they don't want to point out who the real person is. And again, we ask them, where is their company ID card? They say they don't have. So I think these people are not just acting right with their right senses. So many other things seriously needs to be investigated about Qnet.
And this is the one who eventually acknowledged himself as a leader. Am I correct? The one,
yes.
The one in red shirt.
Yes.
Now,
funny enough, that one in red shirt, the family reached out. They said he's actually a medical doctor. He left his wife. Yeah. He left his wife for almost 1 year now, and they don't know his location until they saw my video.
Interesting. Now you look at the image. That's where they sleep, or what?
Yeah, this is their room.
And so that guy is a medical doctor. Did he finally go back?
No. They're together. We handed them over to the state police, and they are making provisions to hand them over to our Akwa State Immigration.
Very interesting. Now look at the different rooms in which they sleep. I can look at the toilet. Look at there. Now this is in Benue State. You said, right?
This is in Benue State.
And who did you say rent these units for them?
The other interview, there's a guy that looks like a Fulani guy. He was the one that paid for the apartment. The other interview that we did outside.
The interview you did outside, I think we have that one too.
Yes, have that.
Let's see. I think that's the one, I guess. Now, there is somebody that you slapped in this footage, and he claims to be the leader, the one who brought them from Cameroon or something like that. Tell us a little bit about him.
He's okay. Look at the leader here. This one standing.
Which one? The one in the orange? In orange?
Yeah, the one on cardigan. He was the one that rented the apartment.
Right. This the guy with beard. That's the one you slap. I saw it in that video, right?
This other one in front of him with a black T-shirt.
Yeah, a black T-shirt. Yes.
That one is actually an indigene of this place.
Of Benue.
Of Benue. He's from here.
Yeah.
So before they came into Nigeria, the other guy that rented the apartment connected with him, and so when they came, he was the one showing them around.
Okay. So he was essentially the one managing them as they come.
Yeah, he was also lured into the business.
He was also what?
He was lured into the business. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how do they eat when they come and their money is taken from them? How do they eat?
According to some of them that were willing to speak up, anything they find around them is what they eat. So that is why you see some of them putting water inside bitter leaf, eating cassava. But the good thing about this my place is that you have plenty farm produce here, so and anybody can just give it to you without you paying. So I think basically they just survive on that.
Unbelievable. I saw in one of the footages something like rice that is prepared. Who is cooking for them? Because the way it looks organized, it looks like somebody is cooking for them. Look at that.
This particular image was sent to me by one of the victims who have returned back home.
Okay.
That video is in Ogun State, Lagos.
Ogun State, Lagos.
Yeah,
okay.
Ogun State. Yeah. So that one is not from Benue.
From Mowe.
I see. So
this Benue State is just a new camp. It's due to the pressure they have been having in Lagos and Ogun State, because there have been a lot of pressure all this short time that there are insecurity. Because there are a lot of insecurity in Nigeria. It's due to that pressure that they have been looking for local area where they will go and create more camps. They even have base now in Maduguri.
The truth of the matter is that Benue State is like a lawless place where people don't take things serious. And so anybody can come in here, settle down, do whatever he or she wants, and then go away. So they think here is a better place to settle. But I think luck ran out of them, and then we discovered their hideout. And I told my team, we can't let this stay, because this will eat deep into the fabric of our society. That's where we started the war against them.
So what has been the success that you guys have achieved, Shadrach?
For now, since there are no more in our community, we have handed them over to the state command, and the state is like 1 hour 30-minute drive from here. So, and I am following up so that they can be returned to Akwa Ibom State, so that they can actually send them back to Cameroon, because their families are looking for them.
Right. And Amadou, I know you tried a lot of effort to get the Cameroon government come in and assist, send these people back home. What would you say has been the success?
What I would say is that I don't think the government have time for its youth, because youth of a country about 15,000 youth. Government is having information that about 15,000 of your citizens are in another country suffering. There are no effort. They don't put any effort to see how they can join hands with Nigerian government to track down those that are organizing this mafia. For example, I think 2 American citizens were captured here in Nigeria by Boko Haram. But it took America 48 hours to go and kill Boko Haram and rescue 2 American citizens, just 2. But here we have 15,000 Cameroonian citizens.
15,000?
Not Anglophone. Yes, more than 15,000, not Anglophones. Francophones mixed with Anglophones. And the government is not doing anything, and we are sending them image every day. Sometimes I don't even know the importance of the diplomats working here, because I think that diplomat, if they appoint you in Nigeria as diplomat, you are there to save your national that are in that country. You are not there for pleasure. You are there to save your national. Without your national, you will not be appointed as maybe as an ambassador or a high commissioner. If you are a high commissioner of Cameroon in Nigeria, it's your place to see how your citizens live in Nigeria. If you are a consulate in Nigeria, it's your place to see how your citizens live in Nigeria. But I don't think, or maybe the blame is coming from Yaoundé, maybe they don't have budget, because I know maybe that is what, if you go there, they will tell you that there's no budget for that. I will plead with the Cameroon government to join hands together with the Nigerian government. If they can track down the leaders that are organizing this crime, they will help a lot of families.
Talking about that's a good point you mentioned there, because of all that I have heard from both of you, the faces that you see are Cameroonians. You have not seen the real powers behind those who are bringing those Cameroonians into the country. Because I don't know whether it was, it was you, Amadou, who said a few were picked up, I think, in Benue, and the immigration commissioner wanted them sent back, but the police reneged and said, took money and said, we can't send these people back, which indicates that there are some powerful forces behind that the police is covering, who keep on pushing this. These people cannot just come from Cameroon and get all those connections. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. They have backing. Those people are giving money to some of those leaders, but not all. You have good immigration officers, you have good police officers, you have some. I'm talking with some of the boss of DSS. They don't like what is going on there, but they don't have the upper hands. You have to, before you taking action, you have to write to your boss. Your boss will write to Abuja. You will wait for Abuja to give order. Maybe it will take a long time for Abuja to give order, all those things. So it's a long China. I've been talking to those people, and I've been preaching to some of those police officers, some of those their leaders. I say, just take for example, if it was your own child that they food there in Nigeria and take to Cameroon, that is going for greener pasture, and you go there and he's suffering, then Cameroon police go to rescue them. Somebody come to bribe to allow them suffer. Will you be happy? There are some money that we don't need to eat. It's not all bribe that they eat. These families are suffering back in Cameroon because they sell their property. Some are widowers, some are orphans. They will go and sell their family property to come here and do nothing. And they are wasting their life because they will be here for 3 years. They are not working anything. They will just lock them in an apartment. They will be there for the whole day. Maybe 2 times in a week, they will go to one place. They say that is their head office. They are going there for they were going there to learn how they will scam people. They will go there, they will draw one bot, say you bring two people will go and bring, and that is all what they are doing. And their leaders are even wicked, because if you bring this type of people, there are companies in Nigeria that need workers. We know the salary is not that good, but allow them to go and work so that they can sustain money to feed their own self. But if you go there in the space of 2 months, you will change. You look like somebody from a war zone that is not for you to eat.
Yeah.
After your money is finished, there will be no means for you to eat. You are sleeping in the bed floor. None of them have beds in their houses. In most of those houses that are renting.
Yeah, we have seen it in the footages from Shadrach. They're all lying or sleeping on their wrappers in those rooms. Take a look at this image here. Take a look at that picture. You see the image of Tinubu, Dapo Abiodun, the governor of Ogun State, and there is a white guy there who is said to be the CEO of Qnet, the operations through which these guys use in recruiting others. Now you see the guy sitting beneath those photos. He is the manager of the operations here. Look at his face, the bald-headed man. On top of him, you see Tinubu, you see Abiodun, the Ogun State governor, and that white guy whom they pretend to be the CEO, the manager.
You can still go to the engineer and remove a picture of a white man and put that is your leader. Who will go to Malaysia? Nobody will go to Malaysia and to check if the picture, if this man is from, if he's really the boss of Qnet. Nobody will go there to check.
Yeah, but you told me this image that we are looking at, their office is right behind the police station.
Yes.
It's right behind the police station.
Yes. I did not see the image I sent to you that there were about 200 and something Cameroonians under rain. I've not seen the image yet.
Yeah, we couldn't get all of them. Yes.
Okay. That day, they went there, they meet about 200 Cameroonians, 200 or something under rain. They were training them. Telling them to say nothing. They were training them to say nothing. They were nothing there that they were telling them that maybe they will tell you that this is a cup of paracetamol, this is a bag of beans. We want you to go and say. They were just telling them stories, and I don't know if they are sheep goats, because they cannot be telling you story for 1 year and you are hearing the same story. Your life is not, there is no change in your life, and you are continuing staying in that place. Convince your own mother to come and stay with you. Convince your own father to come and be suffering with you. Convince your own brother, one mother, one father, to come and be suffering with you. I don't understand what is really going on that place.
It's quite interesting, and even much more interesting when you realize that operations like this are taking place directly behind a police station. And you would think that somebody will go to the police station and say, hey, go and check what is happening in this building, in that office, and it's business on a daily basis as usual. And more victims come in there. Now, what is Qnet? Explain a little bit. Let's know what this Qnet is all about. That is the name of the online business they say they're recruiting people to do.
When you go there, they will tell you that it's a company in Malaysia. They are even changing the name now. They have changed the name. They have changed it from Qnet to something because people are already aware of Qnet. So they are trying to change the name from Qnet to, I forgot the new name. I think my brother here in Benue State can help us, because they are trying to change the name from Qnet to something else. And you see those people in Benue State, they are coming from Lagos. So they removed them from Lagos to Benue State. So you see, those are the old people. They are people that they are trying to reduce from Ogun State. The ones that are already old, that they have already finished their own family, that they have collected money from them, maybe there is no way to attract money again, they will transfer them to another state. Okay. That is how these people are operating.
All right. Listen, Shadrach and Amadou, I thank you so much for making our time. I know it is late over there to join me to talk about this. Sorry we started so late, but thank you for being part of the broadcast. Anything before you go? If you want to add anything before you go, that's okay.
All right. Thank you. I want to thank you very much for.
Should I go on?
I want to thank you very much for this opportunity. Back home here, Qnet in my own place is a new platform, but from the awareness we created, so many persons are aware that Qnet is a scam. And personally, I am campaigning against that Qnet is a scam. And this campaign will not just end here online. We are going to go into communities in case these people will come back again. We go to communities, enlighten them about Qnet, and people will be aware that they are just not doing anybody any good. And for people who are involved in this, I know so many of you will be watching this live program. You need to release yourself out of that slavery and face reality, because there's nothing good that can come out of Qnet. Thank you very much, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a great night there. I will talk to you later. Amadou, please.
Yeah, what I have to say here, I will only advise my Francophone brothers, my brother from Northwest and Southwest, that you should be very careful what you see online. Even if it's your own brother calling you from Cameroon, or your mother calling you that there is a job in Nigeria, Burkina Faso, know that it's a scam. There is no job. If you come, you will come and suffer, and you will destroy the life of your own family, because immediately you join Qnet, your family is at stake. They hold your family because you will be a boring. They will be pressurizing you to bring more people. And I will plead with our brother Grand Atango in Yaoundé, with the Minister of External Relations, to knock their hand on the table, to see how they will manage to save their children here. They have about 15,000 of their children here in Nigeria suffering. Not only in Nigeria, Ghana. You have another, they are calling me every day from different parts to come and save them. What I'm doing here is a humanitarian work, and I'm doing for my own pocket. I even have people from my own village. I'm from Baba 1 in Dop, Babisi subdivision in Gokutunja in Northwest region. I also have people from my village there. They are calling every day. We go to save some of them. They will see us. They will run. They don't want us to save them. So I'm pleading. My Francophone brothers, je vous en prie, pardon, hier ici à Lagos, à Auguste, tout ce travail qu'on dit là, c'est les mensonges. Beaucoup de les victimes maintenant sont les francophones. Les Bouddhas sont ici pleins. Les Bafoussam, les Bafang, les Yaoundé, les Douala, pardon, évitez ce que vos frères, même père vous dit de venir faire au Nigeria, c'est le scam, il n'y a pas le travail. Au Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, tout ça, tout ce que vous comprenez, c'est le scam. Have a nice day, sir. Thank you very much, and I'm happy to be a guest on the program.
All right. Thank you very much, Amadou. I appreciate your time, and you have a great night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it a night here, but before I go, please stay put. I'll be right back.
The workplace is changing faster than ever before.
Whether you work in healthcare, education, law, content creation, insurance, real estate, human resources, accounting, or nursing, AI is becoming part of your everyday job.
The question isn't whether AI is coming. It's whether you'll be ready. At Certified AI Academy, we teach practical AI skills through live, interactive classes led by experienced instructors. Learn the tools employers are already using today. Invest in yourself. Learn AI now, or someone who already has learned will be used to replace you. Certified AI Academy is now enrolling for our July session. Seating is limited and available on a first-come, first-served basis. Call or text 346-271-0711 today and secure your future. Grab your opportunity now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it a night here, and I look forward to coming back here on Monday with developments from Cameroon and Ambazonia. So please stay glued to ABS. Look forward to seeing you, and good night.
The workplace is changing faster than ever before.
Whether you work in healthcare, education, law, content creation, insurance, real estate, human resources, accounting, or nursing, AI is becoming part of your everyday job.
The question isn't whether AI is coming. It's whether you'll be ready. At Certified AI Academy, we teach practical AI skills through live, interactive classes led by experienced instructors. Learn the tools employers are already using today. Invest in yourself. Learn AI now, or someone who already has learned will be used to replace you. Certified AI Academy is now enrolling for our July session. Seating is limited and available on a first-come, first-served basis. Call or text 346-271-0711 today and secure your future. Grab your opportunity now. The workplace.